Hello there, my friend, and welcome back to Silver Bite and Smile. It's so good to have you here with me today. You know, there's a little nut that often gets a bit of a bad rap in our community. We're told it's too hard, a risk for our dental work, a food best left for the younger crowd. But what if I told you that this humble little nut, the almond, holds a secret to better health after 60? What if it could be the key to stronger bones, a sharper mind, and a healthier smile, all without the worry? Well, stick around because today we're going to unlock that secret together. I'm going to share 8 savvy almond swaps that will help you rediscover the joy of snacking with confidence, knowing every single bite is working for you, strengthening your body, and protecting that brilliant smile. So, go on, grab your favorite mug of tea, settle into that comfy chair, and let's dive into the wonderful world of almonds, reimagined. Our journey begins not with a crunch, but with a sip. We're starting with a creamy almond milk elixir that's like a warm hug for your entire body. I remember for years, I'd hear the clatter of the blender first thing in the morning and think of those complicated fruit-packed smoothies that just didn't sit right. But this is different. This is about gentle nourishment. Imagine a smooth, comforting glass of slightly warmed almond milk, perhaps with a tiny dash of cinnamon. It's simple, it's elegant, and it feels like a true act of self-care to start your day. Here's the magic. Many store-bought almond milks are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, the ultimate power couple for our health. We know calcium is crucial for bone density, but it's the vitamin D that acts like a traffic cop, directing that calcium right where it needs to go, into our bones and, just as importantly, our jawbone. A strong jaw is the very foundation of a healthy smile. And from a dental perspective, unsweetened almond milk is a dream. It's low in sugar and non-acidic, meaning it bathes your teeth without feeding the harmful bacteria that cause cavities or wearing down your precious enamel. It's a gentle, loving start to any morning. And if a soothing drink is a wonderful beginning, our next swap turns a classic snack into a tender, tooth-friendly treasure that you might have thought you'd given up for good. This next one is a true game changer, and it's as simple as can be. I call it the soaked and softened almond trick. Do you remember being told by your dentist, or maybe just by your own caution, to avoid hard nuts? I know I do. There was always that little flicker of disappointment, a feeling of missing out on a simple, healthy pleasure. Well, this single step brings it right back to your table. All you do is take a handful of raw almonds, place them in a bowl with water, and let them sit overnight. That's it. By morning, they are transformed. They're no longer brittle and hard, but wonderfully tender. They have a satisfying, yielding texture that's firm but not aggressive. The nutritional benefit is that soaking can make almonds easier for our bodies to digest, helping us absorb all their wonderful nutrients more efficiently. But the real win for us is the dental benefit. This softer texture is an absolute blessing for anyone with sensitive gums, crowns, bridges, or dentures. It dramatically reduces the risk of accidentally chipping a tooth or dislodging expensive dental work. You can finally enjoy the wholesome goodness of a whole almond without that nagging worry in the back of your mind. It's about reclaiming a food you love with confidence. Now that we've made almonds so easy to chew, let's talk about turning them into a delicious spread that's infinitely kinder to your smile than almost any jam you can buy in a store. Let's talk about whipping up a creamy, sugar-free almond butter that tastes like an indulgent treat, but actually helps fight plaque. I think many of us have stood in the grocery aisle, looking at the jars of nut butters, and seen the long list of ingredients. Sugars, hydrogenated oils, and things we can't even pronounce. It takes the health right out of a health food. But making it at home is pure, simple, and so rewarding. You just need almonds and a food processor. As they whirl around, they slowly release their natural oils and transform into this velvety, fragrant, and utterly delicious spread. Spreading it on a soft piece of whole grain toast or a slice of apple. It feels like a luxury, but it's one of the healthiest things you can do. Nutritionally, you're getting all of the almond's healthy monounsaturated fats, which are fantastic for heart health, plus a wonderful dose of vitamin E. But the dental angle is where it truly shines. By making it yourself, you control the sugar, meaning there is none. Without sugar, you're not feeding the bacteria in your mouth that lead to decay. The texture of pure almond butter is also remarkable. It's not sticky in the same way a sugary jam or caramel is, so it doesn't cling to your teeth and dental work. In fact, its slightly fibrous texture can even provide a gentle cleansing action as you eat. It's a win for your heart and a huge win for your smile. From a creamy spread to a delicate sprinkle, our next swap adds that perfect little crunch that's surprisingly, wonderfully gentle on your teeth. This one is all about elevating your everyday meals with what I call the fine and flaky topper. We're talking about slivered or flaked almonds. You can buy them this way or just gently pulse whole almonds in a blender. Think about a lovely bowl of warm oatmeal in the morning or a cool, refreshing yogurt parfait in the afternoon. That little sprinkle of slivered almonds on top adds a sophisticated touch, a nutty flavor, and a delightful textural contrast without the fear. It's the joy of a crunch without the hard, risky impact of a whole nut. It's about making your food more interesting, more beautiful, and completely worry-free. Here's the science behind the smile. When you eat a whole, hard almond, all the biting force is concentrated on one point, putting a lot of pressure on a single tooth, a crown, or a bridge. But when you use slivered almonds, that force is distributed over many smaller, thinner pieces. It's much, much safer for your dental work and your natural teeth. At the same time, you're getting a fantastic hit of magnesium from those almonds. Magnesium is a vital mineral that works alongside calcium to build strong tooth enamel and support the bone structure of your jaw. It's a small change that makes a huge difference. We've sprinkled them on top, but what if we could bake them into something soft, savory, and perfect for the main course? Our next idea does just that, and it's perfect for dinner time. Just a quick pause here, my friend. If these ideas are already sparking your imagination and giving you the confidence to bring delicious, healthy almonds back to your table, would you do me a small favor and tap that like button below? It's a simple click for you, but it truly helps other food lovers just like us find our little community and share in these tips. Thank you so much for that. Now, let's get back to the kitchen. All right, let's talk dinner. It's time to swap out those dry, often sharp breadcrumbs for a savory almond flour crust that creates a tender, vitamin-rich coating for fish or chicken. Imagine pulling a beautiful piece of baked salmon from the oven. Instead of a heavy, greasy breading, it has this gorgeous, golden, nutty crust. It smells incredible. And when you press your fork into it, it's tender and flaky. There are no sharp, hard edges that could scratch your gums or feel uncomfortable to chew. It's an elegant, restaurant-quality meal that is secretly one of the easiest and healthiest things you can make. Nutritionally, almond flour is a superstar. It's naturally gluten-free, low in carbohydrates, and much higher in protein and fiber than regular flour. It's also packed with that wonderful vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect and heal your gum tissues. For our dental health, the benefit is all in that soft-baked texture. For anyone with dentures, partials, or just overall sensitivity, a soft-crusted main course provides all the satisfaction of a complete, hearty meal without requiring the aggressive chewing that can cause soreness or instability. You've earned dinners that are both delicious and gentle. That takes care of a beautiful dinner. But what about that classic afternoon energy slump? You know the one. Our next swap is a powerhouse pick-me-up that's as good for your brain as it is for your bite. I think we all know that feeling. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, your energy dips, and you find yourself reaching for a biscuit or a sweet treat. But we can do so much better. Let me introduce you to the Brain Boost Almond Energy Bite. These are delightful little no-bake morsels that you can roll up in minutes and keep in the fridge for the perfect healthy snack. The base is that creamy homemade almond butter we talked about, mixed with something soft and naturally sweet, like mashed dates or a touch of maple syrup, and maybe some oats or seeds. They are soft, chewy, and deeply satisfying. It's the perfect answer to a craving, but it's one that nourishes you instead of setting you up for a sugar crash. Here's why they're a brain boost. Almonds are one of the best food sources of riboflavin and L-carnitine, two incredible nutrients that are known to support neurological health and prevent cognitive decline. It's literally food for thought. And the dental benefit is just as powerful. Because we're using natural, unrefined sweeteners and the soft, forgiving texture of almond butter, these little bites are incredibly kind to our teeth. Unlike a sticky caramel or a hard candy that can pull on dental work and bathe your teeth in sugar, these are soft, easy to chew, and won't linger where they're not wanted. We've made almonds soft, we've made them creamy. But now for the real surprise. Here's the kicker. This next swap reveals how almonds can actually help you get a better night's sleep, which is absolutely crucial for your whole body's repair cycle. And that includes your gums. This might be one of the most powerful secrets almonds hold. I call it the Sleep Sound Bedtime Smoothie. I'm not talking about a big heavy meal. I'm talking about a small, warm, calming drink, about an hour before you turn in for the night. Gently warm some of that unsweetened almond milk and blend it with half a banana or even just a spoonful of that almond butter. It creates a soothing, creamy drink that signals to your body that it's time to wind down. It's a comforting ritual that goes far beyond just nutrition. It's about preparing your mind and body for deep, restorative rest. Here's why it works. Almonds are a fantastic natural source of magnesium, a mineral that can help relax your muscles and calm your nervous system. They also contain the amino acid tryptophan, which the body uses to produce melatonin, our primary sleep hormone. Now, what does this have to do with your smile? Everything. A good night's sleep can reduce the likelihood of teeth grinding or bruxism, which puts immense stress on your teeth and jaw. Furthermore, when we sleep well, our bodies produce adequate saliva, which is your mouth's #1 natural defense system, washing away debris and neutralizing acids all night long. This simple bedtime drink supports your entire system, from head to toe. And that brings us to our #1 savvy almond swap. It's the one I find myself turning to week after week. It's the one that feels gourmet, the one that ties everything together, your heart health, your brain function, and that beautiful smile of yours. It is truly the king of them all. Our final, most powerful swap is this: reinventing your pesto with almonds to create a calcium-rich sauce that actively protects your tooth enamel. Traditionally, pesto is made with pine nuts, which are lovely but can be quite expensive and have a very specific flavor. Using soaked, softened almonds instead creates a pesto that is unbelievably creamy, more affordable, and packs a unique nutritional punch. Imagine tossing this vibrant green sauce with some perfectly cooked pasta, or spreading it on soft bread, or drizzling it over roasted vegetables. The flavor is rich, nutty, and deeply savory. It transforms a simple meal into something truly special, yet it takes only minutes to make in a blender. This is where the magic of food synergy comes to life. The almonds provide a wonderful source of calcium, essential for strong teeth. Then, you blend them with dark leafy greens like spinach or kale, which are loaded with vitamin K. Vitamin K is the crucial nutrient that helps your body direct calcium into your bones and teeth, instead of letting it build up in other places. But here's the most amazing part. The healthy fats from the almonds and the olive oil in the pesto create a gentle protective film over your teeth. This barrier can help shield your enamel from staining and from the acid attacks that cause cavities. This pesto isn't just delicious. It's a delicious defense mechanism for your smile. So there you have it. From a creamy morning elixir and soft-soaked snacks to a protective pesto that guards your smile, these 8 savvy almond swaps prove that you never have to choose between food that tastes incredible and a mouth that feels healthy and comfortable. You can have both. You've earned stress-free meals and happy gums. You deserve dinners that light up your taste buds and keep that wonderful smile of yours shining bright for all the years to come. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments below, which of these almond ideas are you most excited to bring to your dinner table first? And if you enjoyed our time together today, be sure to subscribe and ring that little notification bell for more weekly tips to help you eat well and smile with true joy. Until next time, take care.